Yo, what is up everyone? It's your boy Echo, and we are back with a brand new beta and preview for Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version. This is the version 1.19.60.22. Here is the confirmation from JWells Megaspud, our community manager. He said it's time for a new Minecraft beta slash preview, which features 1.20 featured tweaks, choose slots on chiseled bookshelves, interact to use saddles, horse armor, carpets, etc. Tweaked mob spawning light level rules in the Nether, and then read all about it. If you want the official changelog, it is down below. Now stick around in today's video because there is a bunch of quality of life features finally added to this version of Minecraft. We are starting off with some sad news for iOS players. This week's preview version is not available on iOS. We apologize for the inconvenience and are working to resolve the issue. That is back-to-back weeks not available on iOS. What is going on? Moving on to experimental features. Bamboo wood types, bamboo planks, and slabs can now be used in all recipes that take planks of any wood type. We have a bug report. Bamboo planks can't be mixed with other types of wood in recipe. So this is the bug report. As of today, it can be fixed. And this is basically to do with this, where the likes of cobblestone and blackstone couldn't be used to make a pickaxe, or the woods combinations couldn't be used to make a crafting table or a chest. It's been fixed. And this just means that you can now use not only this to make yourself some sticks, but you can also use this to make yourself the likes of your pickaxe, the likes of your sword, etc. Bamboo, mosaic, planks, and slabs cannot be used as a general wood plank in the crafting recipes. So this means the mosaic block cannot be used to make a crafting table, cannot be used to make yourself a chest, etc. They have renamed stripped block of bamboo to block of stripped bamboo, as it was incorrectly named. And this is the block. Moving on, block of bamboo and block of stripped bamboo are now correctly classified as wood types in the creative inventory instead of logs. Updated block of bamboo and block of stripped bamboo textures, as their lighting was inconsistent with other blocks. These have been slightly updated. Also, saying bamboo and stripped bamboo so many times is super confusing. Finally, camels have a parity change. Now, it's not just camels. Things get better over there, so stick around. So just scooch that big butt over. It says, using a saddle on an adult camel now results in it being properly equipped. So this really bothered me, and I didn't think they were going to introduce it, but they have. So if you have a camel and you tap on it with a saddle, it automatically now saddles it up. And it's amazing, and it's such a good quality of life change. But again, it gets better, trust me. And also, with the camels, dispensers can now equip saddles to tamed camels. So if we do this, get that on there, bada bing, bada boom, my guy is now rocking the saddle. So very good quality of life change. Moving on to gameplay. Player sound slider now correctly adjusts step and fall sounds for bamboo blocks, hanging signs, nether wood types, and chiseled bookshelves. Block sound slider now correctly adjusts sounds for chiseled bookshelf. And this thing's super, super awesome, by the way. I'll show you in just a second. But basically, now if I was to go inside of my settings real quick here, and we change our audio, and we put this all the way up, it is a lot louder. Let's just grab this, break this, place this. And that's the same for hanging signs and the bamboo blocks and some wood types. They have lowered sound volume for Ender Dragon when placed on a note block. So this big head on top of here, it's no longer going to traumatize you. They need to do that with the overall Ender Dragon as well. I mean, it can still get quite loud if you spam it, but they did fix that today. Jukebox slider now correctly adjusts sound level for mob heads placed on notes block. Chiseled bookshelf. Books can now be removed and added to specific slots on the chiseled bookshelf. Now, if you're on Touch being Android, because it's not on iOS this week, big sad, test this and let me know how it is. But anyway, look at this. I could put one on the top left, in the middle bottom, on the top right, middle, bam, bam. That is such a good change. I really like this one. It also says you can now remove a book from the chiseled bookshelf while holding a book in your hand. So if we were to do bam, 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 and then we wanted to take them out, you can now do it. Again, super useful changes this week. Moving on to the features and bug fixes. Starting off with some gameplay. Fixed an issue where players could fall out of moving blocks when pushed upwards. We have a bug report. Moving blocks pushed players out. So if we watch this video, you'll see here, the piston, they get on top of the block and then they flick this and it moves you forward. So we'll run the exact same test here. You can also see how smooth the movement is. That's something they fixed. But if we stand here and flick this as many times as we like, you'll see here we don't get booted off. They have fixed an issue where night was being incorrectly skipped if the last player in a game is in the nether or end. A player entering the nether or end will now trigger a night skip if all players left in the overworld are sleeping. Fixed a bug where dropping an item and sleeping at the same time would cause the server to hang. Orbs spawned within the same block will merge and combine XP values until orb limit is reached, and that was a realms fix. Let's move on to general fixes and changes. Fixed an issue where text fields would not regain focus after being deselected with gamepad. Fixed an issue where user interface elements on the achievements screen and the new create new world screen didn't properly trigger sound effects. We have a bug report. Pressing the toggle on/off buttons in the new world creation screen makes no sound. And here is the video. I actually thought they just removed it. It used to make like a popping sound. You'll see here, there's actually no audio at all in any of the sections. It used to make a pop sound. Apparently it's fixed today. Moving on to items. Fixed an issue that prevented some tripwire hooks from being valid when trading with a Fletcher villager. We have a bug report. Fletcher won't trade tripwire hook for emerald. So this is a really weird bug that's been around for quite some time. Obtain 8 tripwire hooks, place them in certain directions, break them, and then try and trade them, and they won't accept them. We are going to run this exact test. I'm just going to place these in multiple directions here. We'll do one more in that direction, so I place them all. I'll break these off in survival. Like this. We're going to trade with this guy, and now it works. Moving on to mobile controls. Fixed a bug where players couldn't interact with the toast notifications in joystick and crosshair touch controls. Mobs. Fixed the Vex being incorrectly lit in dark surroundings. Fixed the Vex texture disparity between Bedrock Edition and Java Edition. We have a bug report. I mean, I could not see the difference here. Apparently there's a slight difference. It's basically like spot the difference. If you can see the difference, let me know in the comments section. Endermen, skeletons, and wither skeletons now only spawn at light level 7 and below instead of 11 and below in the nether. We have a bug report. Here is the report. Now, from my understanding, this is a Java parity change. They recently did this for Java Edition to nerf farms. It looks like this has also been introduced to Bedrock. Moving on to player. Fixed a bug causing players' hitboxes and nameplates to be unaligned when rejoining a world after dying and returning to the menu without respawning. Touch controls. The inventory tab will now reset their hover state if the player uses the second input method and hover on another tab. Moving on to the vanilla Java parity changes. These are some good ones. Using a saddle on a tamed horse, donkey, or mule now results in it being equipped. We have a bug report. So this one is just like the camel one I showed you. This was reported 2 years ago. There's a video here. This animal is tamed. The person is trying to auto-equip the saddle, and it's not possible. So if I grab myself a horse, we're just going to tame this real quick. It might take a little bit of time here, actually, because, oh, that did it instantly. We look at it. we can saddle it instantly. But it gets better because using horse armor on an unarmored tamed horse now results in it being equipped. So if I was to grab the armor and then tap on it again without having to get on it, it automatically equips. But it gets better once again. It says using a carpet on a tamed llama now results in it being equipped as well. So if you were to go ahead and tame yourself a llama, it will now automatically equip it when you stand and place. And it's just beautiful. Quality of life changes we've always needed. Dispensers can now equip saddles and horse armors to tamed horses. Dispensers can now equip saddles and chests to tamed mules and donkeys. Dispensers can now equip carpets and chests to tamed llamas. The same for pigs and striders. It also says shears in a dispenser will now only shear one sheep at a time, but also shears in a dispenser will now shear snow golems and mushrooms. So let me show you some good examples. So in here, we have ourselves a saddle. So if I was, which one are you attached to? We'll do you first, okay? Come on. Oh, hold on. We need to get you closer to over there. So we grab you. This middle one has a chest in it. If you come over here, buddy, keep coming. And then I do this. It automatically attaches the chests. It's such a good change. So if we do the exact same with the horsey. Horsey, come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. I mean, you gotta get a little bit closer here. One of them's gotta work. Come on. Bam. No, get closer. Bam. It worked. I mean, these stupid leads going through my head has still never been fixed. But it's super cool because it's also the same for piggies. So piggy, bam, boom, bing, done. Wandering Trader. Wandering Trader will no longer have a chance to offer duplicate trades. We have a bug report. Wandering Trader, it was showing 2 of the same trade. User interface. Fixed text-to-speech enumeration for the worlds in play screen. Select language in settings screen. Select controls in settings screen. And friends in invite friends screen when there are a large number of items in the list. And technical updates, let's read the change log. Quite a few technical updates this week to components and technical experimental features to the API. If you're interested in that side of Minecraft, just check the change log and let me know if there's anything cool that you find in there. And that's it. And this week, I'm going to say to you guys, if you made it this far in today's video, to say, hey, Echo, that's a nice pancake. Have a wonderful day. I hope you really enjoyed the quality of life changes. And I'll see you all in the next video.